is regularly or is a regular thing, then of course everyone's gonna have a problem, because as humans are very promise and fail. Trust me, a lot of humans will say yeah. They'll do it once or twice. When it's third, fourth, fifth time, they'll start complaining and say, look, this is too much. So listen, that's my take on it. If you have any comments, drop it in the comment section and let's talk about it. Let me go to scenario number 2. Number 2. Problem number 2. It says, a girl I'm seeing is older than me and she wants to have kids. I do too, but I asked her to wait as I have some goals I want to achieve. Also, I don't want to give her kids and then I'm not there. What should I do? Wow. I'm suspecting that obviously this girl is probably older than the guy. Or maybe she's in her 30s. People say girls have biological clock. Someone said girls are fertile between 22 to 25 or 27. And then by 30, 31, 32 plus, obviously their fertility rates might slow down. So obviously when girls reach about 30 or 32, maybe they start panicking and think, oh, kids. There's a bit of pressure on them, some of them. So maybe the guy is a bit younger. Obviously with a lot of guys, especially generation now, they probably don't want to have kids till maybe like 28, 30 plus or 32, I'm not sure. As a guy, especially if you're not ready for kids and the girl is ready for kids, there's a lot of pressure on you as a guy. And especially as a guy, when you're trying to build yourself, you're trying to build your life, and then someone's trying to put pressure on you, it can be quite intimidating, it can be quite pressurizing. For me personally, I would say, look, if you're not ready for kids, don't feel under pressure and just go and have kids for the sake of having kids, because that's the worst part. You just having kids, especially when you're not ready, there's a lot of things that come with having kids, and I think a lot of people don't realize or don't know that. But also as well, if you are going to be doing things where it will lead to kids, you also have to be ready for the consequences, because the consequences is, number one, of course, kids financially, they cost a lot of money. Emotionally, they cost a lot of time. Physically, it's going to take a burden on you, because once you have a child, I don't know, but people say your sleeping time reduces, because obviously kids don't have, especially little kids, they don't have timetable for sleep. 12 o'clock, you might think, oh yeah, 12, I'm going to go sleep. 12, the kids might not be sleeping, might be crying. And you need to go and look after, you need to go and attend to it. So with a lot of these things, if you're not ready for kids, don't feel under pressure to go and by having kids. Have a conversation with your partner. Let them understand where you're coming from. And if your partner really feel like, you know what, my goals, what I want and what you don't want, they're online, then there's so many other people that might want to have kids. And if you want to have kids, you have to meet people that also want to have kids as well. But if you have goals and things you want to achieve, then there's a need to meet for a compromise, or there's a need to meet for a middle ground, so that your partner is able to understand where you're coming from, and you also understand where your partner is coming from. And it might be a case where you might have to hold on one thing or the other, just because you want to make sure that, obviously you don't want to lose your partner if you really like her, but also you also want to achieve your goals. So it's important that obviously you meet in the middle ground, so that you can be able to find a balanced idea. But if you can't find a balance, then it's better both people go and find the people that they feel that will help them achieve their goal. But one thing I will say, and I will say categorically, is when it comes to decisions that you don't want to make, do not do things under